What's going on, everybody? Along with the TMF podcast. Today, my podcast is sponsored by me, myself, and I. This is my latest addition to the TMF shirt apparel. Motherfucking freedom. If you want one of these, you can grab it at TMF Apparel USA. You can grab it on my Etsy store. I do not have it on Amazon yet, but links are in the description. And I got all kinds of other ones. But let's get on to the topic. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're about to talk about something that's pretty frustrating. This is really frustrating to me, and I don't get frustrated easily. But we're going to talk about it anyway. Right here. Derrick Lewis, Ciryl Gane, interim heavyweight title fight set for UFC 265 as Francis Ngannou will wait out. I cannot tell you how disappointing this is to me as a fight fan. Not only is it disappointing, I just got done telling Marshall on the FAF podcast that I believe Francis Ngannou does not care about the money. He cares about the title. However, this article right here kind of proves me wrong. We know that there is a fighter pay discrepancy, especially amongst the fighters in MMA and the fighters in boxing. Boxing, and I keep saying this, boxing to me is just no longer going to be considered like a sport with prestige because we keep having these exhibition mockery fights with people who got no business being in there with people that they're fighting, right? What are we going to get next? We're going to get the to-go guy at Wendy's is going to fight, Tyson Fury for whatever. $75 billion. This is crazy. When Francis fought Stipe, I wanted Francis to win so bad. Not just because I like Francis, because I also like Stipe. I wanted him to win because I felt like Francis would want to defend the title. He'd want to go out and fight. He wants fights. He was upset that he didn't get a fight for like 2 years. He spent 45 seconds in the octagon in 2 years. So I thought Francis wins. He doesn't take a lot of damage. 3 months, another fight. Line him up. Let Francis knock him down. John Jones moves to heavyweight. John Jones says, I'll fight Francis for some stupid amount of money, $10 million, $20 million, whatever John Jones wants. We don't know. We know it was too much for the UFC to say, okay, you can come fight Francis. Because let's be honest, you have Francis Ngannou, who's the heavyweight champ. You can't take the heavyweight champ, put him in a fight, pay Francis $1 million, pay John Jones $20 million. You cannot do that. That is not okay. You're gonna pay somebody more money, pay the champ. Arguably, John Jones walked away from the light heavyweight title. You enter the heavyweight title, they still have the potential GOAT status there, but you're not the champ. You got to beat the champ. You got to beat the man to be the man. So now what we have here is we have Derrick Lewis fighting Ciryl Gane for an interim heavyweight title. That means absolutely jack dick. That doesn't mean shit. Look, I don't care who wins that fight. They have these two guys fighting each other means nothing. For Ciryl Gane, it would maybe make him number one contender. Because right now we could say Derrick Lewis is the number one contender. So if Ciryl beats Derrick, Derrick loses his chance to fight Francis, right? I mean, that's what we're going to see. So you are basically, by doing this, you're telling Derrick Lewis, you're kind of the number one contender. I mean, you are, but you're not. Because if he was the real number one contender, then there's no other fight to make. And I'm just freaking mad. I mean, it doesn't make sense. What is it? I don't even see what they're saying. He took to social media referencing the desire last year for the UFC to make an interim title fight. Yeah, he wanted one. He wanted something, and now what? I don't understand why this is happening. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense other than the fact that Francis didn't want to fight so soon. He's coming back to the States now from being in Cameroon. He doesn't have, look, man, that dude's a beast. What kind of fight camp do you need as Francis Ngannou? Who are you putting in front of that dude? He went to Cameroon. He could have freaking went out there and fought some silverbacks. That'd be the closest contender. So I'm frustrated. You know, I know Derrick Lewis is out there to get a paycheck, and for Derrick, the belt would be awesome to hold. It'd be awesome for him to win, but also the man just likes fighting, and he wants to make money, and he wants to provide for his family. And if that means fighting Ciryl Gane for whatever, $250,000 or $500,000, however much they end up paying him, more power to him. You know, these guys only fight a couple times a year. They only get paid a couple times a year by their main source of income. So I'm not mad at him. You know, I'm not mad at Derrick Lewis, but Francis, that's disappointing. It's really disappointing. No matter what happens in August, best case scenario is a fight with Francis in maybe November, December timeframe. That gives Francis 2 fights in this year. Hoping to see Francis maybe get 3 defenses in there. But this is it, man. Let me know what you think. Leave me some comments on what you think about this news that happened today. This is happening. It's bogus, but it is what it is. Other than that, if you like the content, I know I haven't been on this channel as much. I'm posting it on both channels. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.